Because I was born into a family of people that have been in wine, grape growing and winemaking business since the 20s, I was really in a minority group. When I started, there was less than 30 winemakers in Australia, and there's a couple of thousand now. So yeah, I really started with a different view to most people in the wine industry. The thing I found once I started to pick these grapes and crush them was that the machinery, of course, was the same age as the vineyard, so everything lined up. The amount they picked in a day perfectly suited the amount we could crush in a day, whereas the old vineyards didn't line up with the modern wineries because they were set up to handle high volume intake and they didn't really fit in. So it all started to very quickly mesh in and it all made sense. I started this place by myself, but I obviously couldn't run it forever by myself. Over a period of time, I built a team of really interesting people to help me do this.
We are Australia's oldest family-owned winemakers, having started in 1849 when Samuel Smith journeyed out from Wareham in Dorset with his young family. Although he was a wine man, a vigneron, growing grapes, making wine, selling wine, he also recognised probably to take the risk out of that, he had to be an orchardist as well. And ironically, history shows us that in the Depression in the 1930s, it was really the canned fruit component of our business that really kept us going. Our relationship or our romance with fruit and canned fruit came to an end when we had an entire shipment of canned fruit explode on the wharf in its container in England because it was secondary fermentation. Yalumba is an Aboriginal word taken from the tribes that were occupying, were part of Barossa at the time of settlement, and loosely, I'm informed, it means all the land around, all the country about. History, like many of the other older wineries in this country, was really built around fortified wine, and fortified wine needs time in wood. And so we needed coopers to maintain the barrel. Even though we're out of fortified wine production, we've maintained that tradition. We think it differentiates Yalumba and our commitment to working with different timbers. They're all oak, but timbers from different parts of France and the USA.
This 230 litres is a wine that's very concentrated. It's almost like tar, massive flavour, massive lingering taste on the palate. It's a wine that you see once in your lifetime. It's an amazing wine to look at and it's an amazing wine to drink. It's really 100 years of Seppelt's history. It's probably unique in Australia and in the world for one wine company to have 125 consecutive vintages of a single wine.
When the winery was set up, naturally enough, it was there to, first of all, to make wine for religious purpose or sacramental wine.
I've been growing grapes for 20 years and making wine for the last 10 years of that from up here at Kaipo. I'm a fifth generation member of the Hardy family. My great-great-grandfather Thomas came to the country in 1850 and he managed to start his first vineyard in 1853. I have three brothers that are all working in the industry and they've worked for the family company Hardy's Wines. When we were building the property, we filled all of the best land with vines, and so when we actually came time to build the office, and that was 12 years after starting the planting, we decided that we wouldn't want to pull out vineyards, so the best spot was actually on this water here, and the buildings worked out beautifully to fit in with the property. By building it on a pole frame, we were able to suspend it across the lake and make it really quite an attractive building. And we can fish off the front veranda and catch our yabbies, which are like a little lobster. And yeah, it's a superb place to work and live.